All right, let's get going. We got 16.3 here. Make the gear spin the opposite way when the spacebar is not being pressed. So currently, I push the spacebar, but then when I let go, nothing happens. So we're gonna add this little plus sign down here. And if we click on else, then we can add in all of this. We're gonna copy and paste it, Control C, Control V, and then I'm going to change the direction. So I can add that and subtract that and subtract that. There we go. So look at those blocks again. If the spacebar is down, it's going to rotate that direction. But if I let go of the spacebar, then it will spin the other way. So right now it's running this because I'm not pushing the spacebar. But if I push the spacebar, it runs the other set of code. Okay? So if else, if the spacebar is being pressed, if it's not being pressed. Or 16.4, read the program, run the program, test whether you are correct, make the gears spin the opposite way when there is no user input. User input is the mouse on this one. So if the mouse goes down, they will spin. So if the mouse goes down, right, bum, 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 but we want it to spin if it's not being pressed in the opposite direction. So we're going to click that little plus sign again. Else, we're going to copy it, Control C, Control V, and I'm going to drag that down into position. And we're going to show text. It's going to be easier to switch my function. There we go. So now it's spinning one way, left mouse button, and it spins the other way. Let go. Again, what's happening here? If mouse down, I'm not, then it's going to spin one way, right? Otherwise, it's going to spin the other way. So right now, it is spinning this way. But if I push the mouse, then it runs this set of code, right? So, good luck. What is next? Mouse clicks, nothing. Got nothing. So we need the balloon. Move the balloon up if the mouse is down. Okay. Control. Otherwise, it needs to move, move the balloon up if the mouse is down. So if else. So if the mouse is down, right? If mouse down, left button, sure. Then we want it to move up, but otherwise we want it to move down. It was already moving down, so this is the code we need. Copy and paste, and I'm going to drag it up here, and I'm going to change it differently. I'm going to go like this. Balloon, whoa, balloon dot y minus 1. Okay, so if I hold the mouse button down, it will go up. So right now, this is running, right? As soon as I go over there and push the mouse button, this is running, right? So, if else. One more right now. All right, so let's take a look. Running this thing. So right now, let's read it. If the mouse is the mouse X, so the world mouse X, so it's paying attention to this number down here. So where is it? Right there. So if I look at my mouse X right now, right? Right now it's at 272, but as soon as it gets to less than 200, it starts to shake, right? So less than 200, X and Y of this is going to be random, right? So it's going to go bonkers. So let's see. I need the same thing, but else. So that means if it's not less than 200, that means if it's like 300. If it's right here, we want this mixer to shake. So I'm going to copy this stuff because it's got all the info I need for the most part. I'm just going to have to change it a little bit. Bring it down. We're going to change this to mixer. And the X value is the one that needs to change because it's located differently. It started at 300 for the mixer. So I'm going to go 295 and 305. And then the mixer needs to be right here as well for the Y. And run it. My mouse is over here, so the, what do we call it, blender is running. I move past 200, now my mixer is moving. And it's moving according to this, right? So depending where the mouse is, because of this world mouse right here, less than 200, either our blender is going to run if it's less than 200, or if it's not less than 200, the mixer is going to shake. But one of them's always going to shake. Man, that was a lot. Good luck.